In this era of modernization, the business process has shifted from touch labor to knowledge workers in the workplace, and consequently, the focus of training has been shifted as well. Generally, training is a short-term reactive process meant for operative and process, while development is designed as a continuous proactive process meant for executive. In training, the initiative is taken by the management with the objective of meeting the present need of an employee. Meanwhile, in development, the initiative is taken by the individual with the objective to meet the future need of an employee. Therefore, training and development refer to an educational activities within a company created to enhance the knowledge and skills of employees while providing information on how to better perform specific tasks for a short and long term.
First and foremost, it is undeniable that training and development can give significant impacts toward the growth and sustainability of the organization as a whole. Training and development program give individuals with a clear path to learn and advance their career where they can go beyond their expected limitation as they will discover their capabilities during training session. This enhancement will have a favorable impact on the productivity of employee, where the employee can learn about the workplace ethics, human relations and safety in the workplace that will be covered in the training session. For example, when employees receive a training, they are more likely to contribute to a good outcome to the organization as a result from training session that they attend and know how to solve any problem effectively. Hence, by providing career development training to employees, they are able to make future improvement and give opportunity to improve morale and job satisfaction.
Next, the importance of training and development in retaining and attracting fresh talent cannot be overstated. Providing more effective training and development program is the most obvious strategy for increasing employee retention and attracting fresh talent. It can assist manage talent as a strategic approach that is to manage human capital across the career cycle, attracting, retaining and developing the most critical assets through training and development program. Attracting qualified people is a key element in a strategic approach to achieving the organization goals. And organization ability to match the employee is crucial. It has several benefits in terms of improving job performance. Employees also need to feel challenged to execute their job properly, which is why training and development is so crucial. Employees will become less productive and job performance will stagnate if they do not receive proper training and development.
As we all know, Petroliam Nasional Berhad, or also known as PETRONAS, is a Malaysian oil and gas company founded on 17 August 1974. The Malaysian government entirely owns this corporation, and the chairman of PETRONAS is Tan Sri Datuk Seri Muhammad BALQIS and followed by Tengku Muhammad Taufik as the president and group chief executive officer. PETRONAS is the 12th most profitable firm in the world and the most profitable in Asia according to the Fortune Global 500 list of the world's largest corporation. As a global energy player, PETRONAS offers opportunities worldwide where their workforce covers more than 30 countries and act as a key to PETRONAS' successful and rapid growth. Now, PETRONAS strives in achieving their vision to be a leading oil and gas multinational of choice and at the same time achieve their mission to develop and add value to petroleum resources.
Among the best practices of training and development of PETRONAS are by providing leadership skills training for the non-executive supervisory development program. This program is designed to provide supervisors with a better understanding of their roles and responsibilities in the organization through the exposure to various essential of supervisory skills. There are 8 modules that are consist in this training program that helps to improve supervisory skills of their employees. Among benefits of this program are, it can help the employees to perform their roles and responsibility effectively as supervisor based on the business requirement. Furthermore, this program also helps the employees to understand different leadership styles and apply them effectively in managing people, activities, and changes in the working environment.
Next, the second best practices of the training and development in the Petronas company is Scaffolding Appreciation Tubular Tube program under the Mechanical and Inspection Academy in the Institute Technology Petroleum Petronas instead that focusing on the oil, gas and energy industry practices. Do you guys know where's instead? Don't worry, I will tell you. These facilities is provided by the Petronas that officially opened by the Menteri Besar Terengganu, Datuk Seri Ahmad Said in 2014. This training will provide a participant a good understanding of the scaffolding types and terminology. But who is the participant? The participant is the technician, supervisor and engineer that involved in the scaffolding erection that will learn how to erect, dismantle and inspection the tubular tube scaffolding accurately and safely. For your information, this program will be run for about 3 days in the instead to make sure that the employee that involved could obtain a good knowledge and skill to master as the offshore scaffolding in the organisation. And as a result, this program could lead to the reduce the rate of turnover employee by providing a suitable training program for their career development.
Recruiting a new staff is definitely a wonderful experience for Petronas company as they know that training can improve efficiency of employee. However, this may be one of the challenges faced by Petronas as the cost of training and development will indirectly increase the expenses of Petronas company. Petronas must bear the additional administrative cost to ensure that they have a proper training room, equipment, trainer parking and other facilities that need to be allocated for the training center. The company also have to spend approximately 115.9 million for Institute Technology Petroleum Petronas to serve as technical training center where they provided many facilities such as learning room, 3 amphitheater and provide live simulation services. As a result, there's a lot of cost that they need to bear in order for them to implement various training and development program, even though the cost of training are very high.
Petronas employees often experience the problem of lack of the sense of belongingness within employees in the workplace. As we know, Petronas is one of the largest global companies in the world that make their workforce almost reach 4,700 employees in 2020. Due to the number of employees in the Petronas who are too crowded, many employees choose to be alone and are not interested in attending training or courses set by Petronas. While various ways have been done by Petronas to encourage their participation, but there are still more employees who are less interested in participating. This is due to they are less engaged with each other on certain factors such as too busy with their tasks, introvert and so on. This will have a negative impact not only for the employee itself but also for the organisation. This is because the result of their work tasks will surely be affected due to the existence of the problems like lack of communication with their colleagues who caused him to remain behind and make many mistakes in completing the assignment.
Personal training is conducted at the breakneck and fast rate is one of the issue of the training and development. If the training and development program are implemented at the fast pace, it definitely give a bad impact to the both employee and also employer that could lead to the turnover. This is because the employees who are exhausted mentally or physically can give a significant negative impact toward their health and also productivity. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention 2020, to maintain the optimal health and their ability to perform the task, normally a person need at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, where they can have an opportunities to rest for the physical activity after a long day of training. It is because if the training program that organization implement consume a long of the working hours, it could lead to the health deterioration which are not good for the working performance of the employee.
Next, the second issue of training and development are irrelevant training modules which influence the effectiveness of training program. Among the reasons which contribute to this issue are due to the inability of the training to fulfill the demand of the organisation and the employees. Many existing training programs supplied by corporations today is lack of strategic focus towards the outcome of their training. This may cause unimportant activities that are not customized enough for specific roles and skills to be included in the training program. As a result, employees are not trained in the abilities that are most important for the company's stage of development. Furthermore, other reasons which contribute to this issue are due to the poor process of the employee selection for the training program. Each employee has a different background, ability and level of acceptance. Therefore, selection of employees for training program that are not detailed and considering the weaknesses and strengths of employees may cause the training program to be unsuitable for some employees. At the end, it will be wasteful and useless since it gives a less impact to both employees and the organisation.
The next issue is various learning preferences. Whether the organisation are training 20 or 2,000 people, it's critical to take into account the learner preferences to avoid future training problem. In the training, at least 3 generations are represented in the training program, each having a unique connection to technology. As a result, assuming that all employees are similarly tech-savvy will make the training less successful. It's unavoidable that the organisation will have employees from all generations on staff, which will result in a wide range of learning habits. The issue arises because each employee have different skill, knowledge and ability to adapt to the new learning. Where there are differences in the learning habit of employee, the top management need to be sensitive to the differences or gaps that exist among employees. This play an important role in the company effort to formulate an effective training program that's suitable for all levels of employee, even if they have different learning preferences.
Essentially, micro-learning can be best described as a method of teaching and training personnel in short amounts of time while still ultimately achieve desired goals of the organisation. In this modern era, micro-learning is become popular where many companies and organizations utilize micro-learning as an alternative for training and development of their employees. Moreover, 15 studies, which is 58%, said that micro-learning has a significant positive impact on people's knowledge and health literacy. Rather than hour-long seminar, it can be done through various methods such as watching short instructional videos on YouTube, using flashcard application in memorizing the information, and also completing training quizzes. Therefore, the micro-learning definitely effective to be implemented as one of the approach for training and development of the employee, as it is more flexible and can reduce stress for the employees during training session.
The second recommendation that can be made to solve the issue of irrelevant training module are by use a relevant case study and scenario to strengthen the relevance of the training program for employees' job. First and foremost, training module can be improved through research study and survey conducted. The organisation can create department to conduct research study and survey to increase the effectiveness of the training. A research study on training module of other successful companies can help the organisation to explore the best training activity or method to be applied in the organisation training program. Furthermore, by conducting survey, it also can help the organisation in the process of designing of training module by focusing on the important areas in the implementation of training. Nevertheless, the organisation also can conduct post-training feedback survey to measure the relevancy of the training programs. The collected data will help the organisation to evaluate and measure the effectiveness of the training towards the organisation's successfulness, and enables modification to be made to improve the quality of the training program.
The next recommendation is the top management of company should perform a complete in-depth strategy assessment that focuses on determining the learning preferences of its audience as the best solution to the issue of various learning preferences in the training program. This may be accomplished in a number of ways. For instance, the company could conduct a survey of its workers in order to get a useful information. This also will aid the company in understanding the various learning patterns of employee learning and when developing the training program. Apart from that, the organisation must investigate the background of the participant in their training program in order to understand more about the learning pattern, preferences and learning speeds. A good company should also offer up communication channel and including tech support to accommodate the various learning preferences among the employee.
In conclusion, this program could lead to reduce the rate of turnover employee by providing the suitable training program for their career development. The training and development is essential tool that can assist the employee to improve their productivity, satisfaction, motivation and innovation in the workplace. There are a few training programs provided by the Petronas such as the Scaffolding Appreciation, Tubular Tube, Non-Executive Supervisory Development Programs and others. As we can see here, Petronas is one of the company that provide an effective training program for the oil, gas and energy industry to make sure their employee could obtain and improve their skill, knowledge and experience. Hence, it is important to the top management and also lower management to have a great cooperation in making sure the training and development program in the organization could run smoothly. That's all from us. Thank you.